Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the reading for the lovely sign of Virgo. Virgo, we're going to use the Tarot of the Golden Wheel for your reading. But before I get into the reading, I like to sort of have my little blurb up front. So firstly, I want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm very grateful to have this journey, and I'm incredibly grateful that you've come on board with me. So thank you for joining me. And always to those who've been with me for the longest time, a huge thank you. Um, when I ask you what sign you are and you say I'm a Virgo, it's generally because you're a Virgo sun sign. So it represents your sun. What you need to understand is only one aspect of who you are. So your sun, your moon, your rising or ascendant are all aspects of your personality. So when people say they watch different videos, it's because they understand what was in their chart when they were born. If you want to find out more about yourself, you can Google natal chart or birth chart. Put in the details of your birth, where you were born, date of birth, and if you have the time of birth, then you can get your ascendant or your rising. Without your time of birth, you won't get those, but you'll still get a pretty good idea of what planets were in your chart when you were born. What does this mean for you? It means that you can watch other signs. You can understand why it is that you and the Virgo next door are quite different, but you have perhaps some similarities. But don't be too stuck into the idea of being a sun sign. Like I hear people say, oh, I'm like this because I'm a Virgo, or I'm like this because I'm a Capricorn. It doesn't necessarily become a fixture. Everything is immovable, whatever you'd like to call it. So you can definitely change aspects of yourself, and we know that through brain work. There's some fabulous people out there that have proven that is the case. So don't get too stuck into who you are as a person. It means that, yes, sure, it's a blueprint for you when you're born, and it probably is something you'll relate to really well. It doesn't mean it's just who you are. All right, let's move into this. I love this. You're starting off with the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups talks about a brand new beginning, but this beginning is around your love. So it could be an offer of new love. It could be an offer of a relationship moving to the next level. It could be you are finally getting that break into something that you love, or that holiday that you love, or that job that you love. It's a new beginning, and it's a creative beginning. So yes, it has to do with love, but it also means that it's something that you love to do. So let's get in a bit further. I feel like you're getting a love offer here, especially with the Emperor behind. But in saying that, this could still be somebody who's offering you the dream job that you've always wanted. Absolutely. But to me, this feels like a love offer is coming, possibly from an Aries person here. Whoever this person is, oh yeah, Four of Wands behind that. This could be a commitment. This could be an offer of marriage, long-term commitment, something really stable. So let's go a little bit further. You do have the Tower coming through here, which is Aries energy again. I feel like somebody is rushing in here. Look, there's another ace here. There is somebody who's opening up a truth to you. So somebody who wants to express themselves that hasn't told you yet. So for example, you could have been in a commitment, in a connection with somebody, but they haven't actually told you how they feel. And I feel like that is coming. I always think that is one of the most beautiful moments when somebody, or even you feel all of a sudden that I'm falling in love with this person. But when the other person comes back with the same thing, it's such an incredible moment. And I feel like this is what's happening here. So either you've been dating someone for a while, or you're about to date someone for a while. Possibly it could be through work as well. It does feel to me like whoever this person is may already have a huge crush on you, but I feel like that truth is coming. So if it hasn't happened yet, it feels really close. All right, so I have the Seven of Swords coming through with the Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. It's really funny because it just sort of, there's a little bit of energy here of feeling that you might be being played, or that perhaps somebody isn't serious about you. But this Three of Pentacles and this Nine of Cups tells me you're seeing the situation not in the way that it's correct for you. But for some unknown reason, you're not sort of feeling very comfortable with this Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands energy. It may be that you think this person is playing you. Maybe you've had an experience with somebody before, but I'm feeling here that this is somebody who's really serious. Two of Swords with the Lovers and the Four of Pentacles. Maybe you're worried there's somebody else involved. I don't feel that there is, but I feel like somehow or another there needs to be something that you need to let go of here, and you've got to make a decision to let something go in order for this to move forward. Maybe somebody's professing their love to you, but you are either possibly in a relationship with somebody else, or maybe you're the one who's attached to someone. Let me just go a little bit deeper. King of Pentacles with the Six of Wands, which is the Victory card. Five of Swords coming through with the Two of Pentacles. I'm just putting some more cards on it to get here with the World. If you're dealing with somebody who doesn't live close to you, if you're dealing with somebody who lives at a distance, then I would say to you that perhaps somehow or another you don't trust that you've a long distance relationship with this person. I don't think this person is doing the wrong thing. I think that they really do feel this strongly about you, absolutely. But there is a real feeling here that perhaps you don't trust this person because they're not around you or they're not close to you. But a decision needs to be made about whether to let go and move forward with this person. And you do have the Victory card with the Nine of Cups, which to me is just perfect energy. So either this person, I just want to put some more cards on this. It's quite interesting energy. This person, either the Death card, Three of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Justice card. There is something about this situation where the other person is expressing their love to you, but for some reason you're not trusting why that energy is coming towards you. Now, I do feel here, because you have the Justice with the Ten of Pentacles, which is really, really nice energy. And I do feel that this person wants you, maybe they want you to move to where they are. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're asking you to make the change, and that is what you're not sure about. Maybe you're meeting someone, maybe through work or through some sort of situation here that may be that they don't live close to you. And they are asking you to make the move, but you don't feel 100% confident that this person is being... I think they are. I really feel like they're being really honest with you. I do. But I feel like it's perhaps you who can't, you're not really sure whether you want to change something you're doing or whether you can trust what you're doing. Maybe you don't want to move. Maybe you don't want to make that sacrifice. It's very possible here. But I don't think it's got anything to do with this person. I think this person is completely legitimate. But for some unknown reason, they want you to come towards them, and that may be giving you a feeling of not being able to trust the energy. I just want to have a little bit more of a look, though. Love offer coming in, possibly from someone, as I said, somebody, it could be somebody you work with. There's a lot of energy of commitment, but I feel like that is the change, you see. I was sort of feeling like it might be some sort of change within you, but I feel like your person may not come from where you are, but there's something here that makes me feel you're second guessing this commitment. All right, I don't usually do this, but I want to have another look at it. I certainly would in a personal relationship, but I don't usually do it on here. But I'm curious. Feel like this person is legitimate. They want a future with you. We have the Sun card coming through with the Chariot, Leo, Cancer energy, Nine of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Right, that says it all there. I feel like your person is definitely 100% committed to you. It could be a Leo or a Cancer. I feel like they definitely are extremely happy with you. They want to move forward. They totally want a commitment with you, but there seems to be a sacrifice that you're being asked to make. It's sort of very similar to how I was with mine, really. Um, but with me, there were circumstances that my partner couldn't change, but I could, if that makes sense. So I had to make that decision. Am I glad I did? Absolutely. Um, but it was very difficult for me. This sort of feels like much the same thing. But for whatever reason here, you're coming up as the Queen of Swords. So it's like whatever this decision is, it is creating some sort of stress or anxiety within you, and you don't want to make a decision here without being 100% sure you're moving in the right direction. This tells me your person really wants this. They do. They obviously are very much in love with you and want to. We have the Empress on the bottom and the Emperor coming through in the reading. So to me, it's somehow or another this person wants you to make some sort of sacrifice to move forward. Now, it's very possible if you're in another commitment that they're asking you to leave that relationship to be with them. And maybe that in itself is sort of freaking you out a little bit. But the Ace of Cups has come out again here. And you're being asked to let go of something because it's holding you back. 11:16 on the clock, if you can look up the numbers. Something is holding you back. But I feel like it's not a matter of not trusting. It's a matter of you having to make some sort of decision for your own happiness here. The Strength card is there too. So if you're about to meet someone, I don't feel that either they live close to you or there seems to be a decision you need to make. Let's just leave it at that. All right, Virgo, I'm going to read an oracle card for you here. We're reading from the Shaman's Dream. I'm going to pull it. Oh, I got two. I'm going to pull it from the middle. You've got Caterpillar, which is the card of opportunity, and then you've got the card of overwhelm, overflow, overwhelm. Card 4 and card 43. Let's just start with this opportunity. Transformation, opportunity, independence from conditioned responses. The energy of Caterpillar appears, heralding a time of transformation opportunity. Here you're being asked to revise your dreams. If it looks and smells familiar, step away from it from the time being. The new cannot emerge from the old, and the youthful and vital cannot emerge from the aged and sickly. Experiment and surprise yourself with what arises for you in this moment. It says Caterpillar is an invitation to test out a new strategy to get a different, better result. So maybe somehow or another you've got to think about something very differently in order to take a chance with it. This other one, overflow. Too much overwhelm and plenty. So many good things are headed your way right now or are already occurring in your life, yet you may be thinking that they're not possible or you're not worthy of them. Abundance is everyone's natural state before we project our restrictions on it, defining what it means, who has it, who gets it, and so forth. Right now, take yourself out of your conditioning and look at your life through the eyes of plenty. There is so much beauty and love. Opportunities and divine synchronicities destined to support your dreams abound and are lined up for you. Okay, so I feel like what Spirit is saying here is this decision may be for you very overwhelming, and it may be that you feel very overcome with this decision about what you want when you're feeling so strongly about someone. And unpacking and moving or something for a relationship can be a huge decision. It is possible that this could be a job as well. But for whatever reason, you're feeling very overwhelmed by the decision. And what Spirit is saying here, this opportunity is abundant. But you may be looking at it through the eyes of not feeling like you deserve it or feeling like it's not going to work or that there's a problem or issue that is holding you back. And I want to say to you, what Spirit is saying is step back from that for a while and 14:44 on the clock and give yourself the opportunity to think it through before you make that decision. In other words, don't say yes or no until you've thoroughly thought about it and feel out whether it's right for you or not. But don't come from a place of lack. Don't come from a place where you feel that it is not going to serve you or it's not going to be good for you. I think that's where it comes from. All right, I'll leave you with that. Thanks, Virgo.